and welcome to the first episode of Cooking with Ejbabin. What I will be preparing today is a bread pudding, and I will start with 1 cup of brown sugar, and I will be putting that in a saucepan with 1 3/4 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of margarine. And now I'll just stir this and put this until the margarine is completely melted. Hi, now you can see the margarine is almost melted. There's just these 2 little chunks left. And after that's done, I'll bring that over to my 4 cups of soft cubed bread. Now, as you can see, the margarine in my saucepan is completely melted. Now, I will bring this over to my 4 cups of soft bread cubes. And I'll just pour this over the soft bread cubes. And I just want to stir this into my soft bread cubes just to be sure that they'll kind of get all in that deliciousness of the brown sugar and the margarine. And for my bread cubes, I just use 2 hamburger buns, and that gave me 4 cups of softened bread cubes. And now it seems to be good mixed, so I'll go ahead and take my softened bread cubes and just pour this into the pan I will be baking it in. And now, as you can see, I just kind of spread this out, covering the bottom of the pan. And now I'll add a mixture of 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 beaten eggs. And I'll just take this and pour this right on top of my cube bread. Of the cube bread mixture. And now I'll take this mixture and just pop it into my oven that I preheated for 350 degrees. And I'll put this for 40 to 50 minutes. This can vary, but depending on your oven. But now I have put this in the oven. Put that for 40 minutes. And while waiting for that, I will go ahead and make my vanilla sauce. I'll begin making the vanilla sauce for my bread pudding. I'll start with a 1/2 cup of margarine, a 1/2 cup of milk, a 1/4 cup of white sugar, and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And I will mix that together in my saucepan and bring that to a boil. Now, as you can see, this is starting to come to a boil. Now, I'll remove this from the heat. and add one teaspoon of vanilla extract. Alright, it sounds like my bread pudding's buzzing. I'm going to just take out a steak knife or whatever kind of knife you would like. And I'm just going to stab it right in the center. Just to check and see if the center is still kind of gooey. And yeah, that still looks kind of gooey. So I'm going to leave it in for about 5 more minutes. I'm just going to set my buzzer to 5 more minutes. And just wait till 3 minutes are up. And my bread pudding should be done. Let me stick the knife in it. That looks really good. Let me check it one more time. Yeah, that looks good. I'm just going to take it out. So, whether you like your bread pudding served right by itself, or with the good old vanilla sauce and some vanilla ice cream, this is pure deliciousness. Mmm.